finally got the message, you know. He didn't love me. He didn't even like me.
Because if I could explain to anybody, I can't put it into words. I'm just so, like, frustrated with how I feel, and it's...
The anger can be a lot knowing the other person is giving them the same energy.
Oh, I just hate every emotion that I feel.
The same energy they give to you, you give to them. Do whatever they do to you. Trying to be nice and then, like, have conversation goes, no. You are cold and dry as well.
Exactly. Brothers, we humans treat people the same way they treat us.
I genuinely need the universe to explain. I'm over here ready to be wifed, though. I'm ready to fall so in love. Like, I'm ready to give someone serious babies. I'm 31.
Forgive me for saying that, and it's with all respect, but it's a bit too late right now.
Today, and no one is sitting across the table from me at dinner and holding my hand or telling me how beautiful I look or coming home and doing whatever it is that people do.
That is far from reality.
No, darling, I hate to break it to you, but what it is reality. The reality for you and millions of women just like you. And before I forget, I genuinely want to wish you a very happy birthday. I hope it went well.
He's right. That is the reality of doing nothing in your prime, and it is sad.
And I hope I'm not ruining your birthday by being the bearer of bad news. The bad news, sadly, being that the odds of you finding what you're looking for, that man to settle down with, that man to help you have babies, is probably somewhere between slim and none.
It is a low probability because all the odds are not in her favor.
Because the fact of the matter is, the majority of men, and especially the ones in your age group, the ones that you would want to, how you put it, wife you up, they're done. They have no interest in dating, certainly no interest in relationships or marriage.
And even if they wanted to have children, they'd choose a younger partner in their mid-20s.
And even little to no interest in having children. That's the reality. And even if they did want those things, the odds are, and I don't mean to be mean by saying this, they're going to choose someone younger and have children.
Because that's the logical thing to do.
But I hope you realize that it's going to be tough. And I hope you realize that the men that are left, the ones that are available, have seen how today's modern women have become.
So they either are married or want nothing to do with the world and just want to be left alone.
So demanding, so outrageous with their expectations, and unwilling to offer anything when it comes to a relationship. They want to take, but not give anything in return. That's where we're at in today's modern society.
Unfortunately, that's the world we live in right now. It's better to feel lonely and unloved compared to feeling inadequate and disrespected constantly in a relationship. They've totally missed the point of everything.
I don't get dating. It's absurd. Like, you'll establish mutual interest with somebody, exchange numbers, and then you want to good morning me beautiful until my head is ready to explode. Like, I don't know about y'all, but my attention span is not something to play with. You got 2 or 3 weeks of chit-chatting with me and FaceTiming before I expect you in person.
I don't know why some people are angry, to be honest.
Do them how they do you, and watch how much of a problem it becomes. Treat people how they treat you.
And they will get angry.
And see how much of an issue it is. Give them a taste of their own medicine. And watch how poisonous they say it is. People will do unto others things that they would not do to themselves.
That's true. They get offended when you treat them with the energy they give you.
And when you reciprocate the energy that they give you, all of a sudden, you're a narcissist. You're a control freak. You're this and you're that. When all you did was give them the exact same thing that they've been giving you.
Sometimes people justify their actions, but as soon as you do it, they do not like it.
You cannot trust people with your heart. You cannot trust people with your emotions, and you cannot trust people with your feelings. Sometimes it's better to just deal with how they've treated you and never allow them to treat you like that again.
Exactly. Brothers, a man wouldn't let people disrespect him. He would go away.
And unfortunately, sometimes you do just have to give them a taste of their own medicine.
I find out that somebody is creating drama and attaching my name to it, I am hitting the block button and I am moving on with my day.
That's right, brothers. Even if someone says something that upsets you, never let it bring you down. Something bad doesn't deserve to ruin the rest of your day.
I am a person that blocks bad energy. I'm a person that blocks disrespect. I'm a person that blocks negativity. I'm a person that blocks drama. You bring any of those things into my life, I'm blocking you and I'm moving on with my day.
That's how we all should be.
Number one, it's a super toxic question to ask in the first place when a man is saying, what do you bring to the table? I really, in my heart of hearts, feel like a lot of women can't even articulate it, because although there are tangible things that we bring to the table, there's a lot of intangible things that a divine feminine woman brings to the table. There's something about an energy. When you get around a certain type of woman, that woman's energy makes you want to be more, do more, have more.
That's true in a positive scenario, but if she only gives her partner bad energy, it will reflect.
Just in the very essence of having her around. And mostly because that woman understands how to operate around that man. What I mean by that is, you know, there's a lot of women, especially in today's society, that are trying to tell their men, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Stop telling that man what to do and start planting seeds so he can feel good when he's doing it, when he's doing the leadership.
Exactly. No one likes to be ordered around 24/7.
When he's winning and doing all those things, and you celebrate him like it was his idea. And some people may call it manipulative, and in a sense, it is. However, it's for the greater good of the colony. And I think that when a woman is in her divine feminine and understands how a man operates, and a man can be, by the way, I do have to say this, feminine does not mean female.
Exactly. Many confuse it for that and think it's enough.
They are not genders, they are energies, and we all have both. But I'm talking about there's a divine masculine and there's a divine feminine, and when you can really, you know, move and shake in that yin and yang,
they can complete each other instead of destroying one another. You all said to leave you all alone. Well, there you go. Consequences. I only watch these videos, so I stay thankful to God that I am single.
I'm a reflection of how you treat me. The same type of energy you give me, I'm gonna give it to you right back, and it's probably gonna be much worse. I'm not the type of person that treats anybody bad, but if you treat me bad, I'm gonna walk past you like you don't even exist. And that's the problem with people, is they hate when you give them the same energy they give you. It's cool for you to treat me a certain type of way, but when I respond in kind, all of a sudden now it's a problem. All of a sudden now I'm the bad guy. Nah, it don't work that way, bro.
Exactly. That's why men go on their own way nowadays.
You can't walk into my life. You can't just walk over me. I'm not a doormat. You can't treat me any kind of way. The energy you give me, I'm going to give it to you right back. And you can hate me for it. You can dislike me for it. But you can't go through life treating people the way you want to treat them. And when they do it to you, it's a problem.
True. Our actions have consequences.
If for me, being the villain, being the bad guy, protects my feelings and my emotions, I don't care, bro. Call me whatever you want. Talk to me any type of way you want. It's fine. Just know, whatever energy you give me, you getting it right back.
A man will value his own self first. So if you disrespect it, you will never see him again.
Reciprocate the same energy. Give people the same energy that they give you. If a person mistreating you, either get ghost or treat them the same way.
That will be a wake-up call for them. It might even give them a sign to reconsider their own actions.
Everybody want to be the bigger person. Sometimes you cannot be the bigger person. Let's just be real. You know, we get on here with all these good guy quotes and you'll be the bigger person. I'm tired of being the big guy. I'm tired of being the bigger person.
It's always necessary to draw the line for people, or they'll walk all over you.
Sometimes you gotta let people know exactly who the hell you are. People will learn to take advantage of your kindness. They'll treat you any type of ways in relationships, friendships, family members.
Being kind is great, but watch out.
And somewhere, you're gonna have to say, you know what? No more. You gotta give up being a good guy sometime. Being a good guy doesn't always work. People watch things. the next person feel that they can come and do the same thing. So somebody has to be an example.
It's finally happening. Grab a drink, some popcorn, and enjoy the show. I threw in the towel and am now as free as a man can be. People say they're happy being single. In reality, I enjoy my life, but I'm not overly happy, though I'm definitely not miserable. We put too much emphasis on happiness. Life is, and always has been, a struggle. That's what keeps us alive. Live on, brothers.
So apparently when you treat people like they treat you, they get mad. Oh.
No guy has ever treated me badly because I haven't let them. The second that someone gives me an ounce of a red flag, I absolutely walk away, and that's my boundary. And then they never get to treat me badly.
And nowadays men are doing this too.
And like, that was just a shocking thing to hear, because it's so simple and so easy that the second something feels like it's not serving you or it's not what you deserve, if you can just immediately say no.
And men learned it the hard way. But they did in the end, learning to say no when needed.
I never lost anybody that I needed because the real ones are still around, even if it's only a few. You see, 2023 taught me to never settle, to fight for the life, the career, the love that I deserve.
Those are good things, apart from the never settling.
Because if it doesn't make me happy, make me money, or make me better as an individual, why make time for it? Because I'm no longer convincing anybody to love me.
That's a trap. They know at that point that it's too late.
To accept me, or even to respect me. I no longer care about fitting in. I'll sit alone if I have to, and I'll build my own table. But I will no longer sacrifice myself just to say that I have a connection with somebody.
And by the way, it's not all about the money.
Because most of the time, it's been one-sided. I give more and they just take. And I thugged it out in moments where it was even hard to get up out of bed. Maybe I'm strong. Maybe I'm just numb at this point.
Sometimes, if we don't take the risk, we will never win.
Or maybe it's both, but I'm good with that.
I have been so hesitant to post about this for two reasons. Number one, I don't like negativity and I don't want to be like the bearer of bad news. Number two, I didn't want to believe it. But after doing so much research and getting a lot of messages, I'm going to just deliver the unvarnished truth to you guys. I'm just going to lay it out straight. We're in a dating crisis.
True, men would never ask someone for something. They would rather get it on their own.
Not basically, we are. That's what's happening. So let me look at my research here, because I don't want to mess it up. So men looking for casual dates and our relationships is down 50%, 50, since 2019. Not since 1970, since 2019, right before the pandemic.
That's true.
Down 50%. They're not looking, which means if you're a woman looking, they don't give a shit.
Men have lost interest in dating, and it's getting bigger.
So as this trend continues, by 2040, 45% of women, 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 will be single and childless based on this trend.
That's true, and soon it might become 100%. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.